Hello and Happy New Year! I am Kari Samuels, your intuitive counselor and happiness coach with your 2016 forecast. And 2016 is the year you have been waiting for. I am so excited about this year. This is the year of your intuitive awakening. The themes for this year are intuition, insight, and inspiration. Now you notice all of those words begin with the prefix in because you're going to be honing your spiritual vision, your psychic insights, and reclaiming gifts inside of you that have been buried there, and really finding your intuitive voice and expressing what's inside of you. Now, if you're looking outside of you, you are heading in the wrong direction because that is not the way to go this year. This is all about really knowing who you are and expressing that. 2016 is a 9 universal year, and 9 is the number of celebration and culmination. You are actually finishing up a 9-year cycle. So everything that you started way back since the beginning of 2008 is finally coming to fruition now. So really you don't need to work so hard because you've been doing all of the planting the seeds and nurturing and cultivating and pruning and all that stuff. You've been doing that. So this is the year where you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. How delicious is that? And so really focus on doing less and receiving more. The real discipline of this year is more spiritual. It's having the courage to be absolutely yourself. 9 is the number of integrity. It's the number of wholeness. 9 is actually a magic number because it always maintains its integrity. It actually contains all of the single digit numbers. If you add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 up through 9, whatever, 1 through 9. And if you add that, it adds up to 45, which reduces to 9. And if you add any number to 9, it actually still reduces to the same number. It always maintains its wholeness. And this is what you're going to learn this year. Being yourself no matter what. See, when the 9 energy is active, you're more psychically sensitive. So that also means you're more psychically sensitive to the people and the influence around you. But the real key to this is to still be sensitive to that energy and not care. Not be affected what people think about you. Not being affected by their opinions of what they think or feel is right for you. Because only you know inside of you what is right for you. And this is really going to be accentuated even more this year because of this 16 influence in 2016. 16 is the number of truth. So we have the integrity of 9 with the truth and integrity. 16 is a quickening. It really wakes you up. It's a revelation. It wakes you up very quickly. So you're going to have a lot of reveals about intuitions that you've buried deep inside of you. Intuitions about other people, intuitions about circumstances, intuitions even about the world. You're going to finally be waking up to these. And the other things that you're waking up to is the gifts that are buried deep inside of you. Because you bury your spiritual gifts, we all do, to keep them safe until it's safe for us to finally express them. Well, guess what? Now is that time. So all those spiritual gifts that you bury deep inside of you, it's time for them to share them. It's time for you to express them and finally bring them to the world. And the world really needs you right now. So it's really this theme about going back and reclaiming. It's accentuated with everything this year. We actually begin right in the first week of the year with a Mercury retrograde. We have 4 Mercury retrogrades this year. And they're all in earth signs. So Mercury is all about communication in the mind and moving forward. It's a super fast energy. It's always on the go, right? It's air. Well, the thing is, the gift of these Mercury retrogrades is that it gives you an opportunity to go back. Instead of rushing forward, to go back and really picking up on all of that intuitive information that you've overlooked, picking up on all those thoughts, those feelings, those ahas that you've overlooked, and also reclaiming those intuitive gifts. All of these Mercury retrogrades this year are in earth signs. So this air is connecting with earth so that you can ground these thoughts into practical, physical action and manifestation. It actually slows down that energy so you can do something with it. So what a gift this is. So what are you going to do with all this amazing spiritual energy and insights and downloads that you're receiving? So you really want to focus on how you're going to navigate this different way, how you're going to navigate these spiritual energies. So here's some suggestions. First of all, you really want to make sure you have a daily spiritual practice. So I highly suggest meditating 10 minutes a day. It can be easy peasy, doesn't need to be hard. Sit down, imagine light pouring through you. Whee, pure light, white light, just pouring through you, washing off everybody's energy that doesn't belong to you and really energizing your whole being. And you can focus on your breath. And anytime a thought comes in your head, whee, like a cloud, just let it go. Just watch it and let it go, just like a cloud moving across a sunny sky, and then just keep focusing on your breath. But there's a bazillion ways to meditate, so find one that works for you. You may want to keep a journal, because journaling is a way of taking all that thought and energy and all that, like, what do I do kind of stuff that's moving around in your head and moving it through your heart and out your hand in a way that's centering you. And you can also talk to your guides. Just talk to your angels and your guides and have a conversation with them out loud and listen inside of you to see what kind of thoughts and feelings come to you. And it's very important that you have privacy and alone time every single day. That 9 and that 16 combination require a lot of alone time because you're picking up on all this information and you're going to need a way to process all of those downloads and all of that intuitive insight. And if you're just going and talking and doing and all that stuff, you're not going to be able to hear what your guides have to say. So you really need a way to have that time to process it. So even though you're going to be spending more time alone and processing, it's actually also very important for you to connect with like-minded souls. Now in a 9-year, 9 is the end of a cycle, you're getting ready for another new cycle. So you really need to let go very quickly of anyone or anything that doesn't support you, that doesn't believe in you. This is the litmus test. Am I really comfortable being myself around this person or in this situation? Because this is really about having the courage and the confidence to be yourself. And if you don't feel that way, if they don't support you, if they don't believe in you, this is not a vibrational match. And the beauty is, once you let go of what's not a vibrational match, you can find a vibrational match for you, because the universe will want to fill the space that you've just created with something better for you. So you may want to take a class in something that's always interested you, because sometimes like reading a book at home is great, but it doesn't always give you that connection, because you really need connection and support with like-minded souls. And the most important thing for you to do this year, absolutely essential, is for you to express and share your spiritual gifts, all that's inside of you. Now, you may not even believe you're ready. You may feel like, I need more training. Well, then go ahead and get it. But I need more training, or I'm not good enough, or whatever that is. That's just not even true. Because you have been accumulating your spiritual gifts over the course of many, many lifetimes. And what's easy for you should be easy for you. It should be effortless, because your gifts have been cultivated for so long that they should be easy for you. So it may feel like common sense. It may feel like you're doing nothing. It may feel like whatever, but it's helpful for other people. So go ahead and be very public about how you're sharing your gifts. If you've been wanting to write, then go ahead and write and start sharing that. If you want to be creative in any way, go ahead and do that publicly. If you feel you're a healer, put it on Facebook that you want to practice healing on some people until you feel ready to do it professionally. Practice and do this publicly, because even if you help one person, you're helping one person. But once you help one person, you're going to want to help more and more people. And the thing is, if you're not doing this consciously, you're doing it unconsciously. So you're probably trying to find an outlet for your spiritual and healing gifts through your friends and your family, and it's going to exhaust you because you're just trying to help and create in ways that is not reciprocated and it's not deliberate. So go ahead and be very deliberate about this and be yourself, because we need your unique gift. So if it's not something that's been done before, even better, because you're unique, and we need that right now. And you will see that once you start expressing yourself, that you are going to be in the flow of prosperity and in harmony with the universe. And then more and more light will come into your life because you are being a light. So I hope I've encouraged you to be the biggest, best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And if you've enjoyed this video, share it with your friends. And if you're afraid about what they're going to think about you, even more reason to share it, because it's time for you to have the courage to be yourself. So no matter what you do, in the meantime, I am wishing you a happy and healthy and prosperous 2016. Lots of love. Bye for now.